Hey, good morning. This is Russell, and I'm at the realm of ISIS, naturally ISIS, and I have Teresa with us. Hi, Teresa. How you doing?
It's fine.
Okay. And what are you having done with ISIS today?
I'm doing a two-strand twist with her. Yeah.
Okay. Now, Teresa, how long have you been coming to ISIS?
Since 1997.
1997. Why does that ring a bell? Is that the year that ISIS went to jail for braiding hair? Yeah. So you've been there since the beginning almost, huh? So how did you come to start coming to ISIS?
Well, I was in transition. I was kind of tired of the chemicals. Wanted to do something different with my hair, and I grew up in areas. So I'm driving by, and I saw a shop, and I spoke to my brother, and he was also saying, she's been there for a while. You might want to go check her out. So I came in, and as soon as I came in the door, she was like, oh yes, you got to get the chemicals out your head. Just get the chemicals out your head. And so I was just like, okay, first I was just like, okay, but that's just ISIS. She's just upfront. She's, just gonna come to you, tell you the truth. And I just like people to be upfront with me. So I was telling her what I was doing, what I want to do here with my hair. And like I said, I haven't had a perm for like 3 months, but quite naturally, I had chemicals in my head for almost 18 years. So therefore, 3 months without a perm, you still have a perm.
Right.
So I told her, so she said, well, we'll start out with, after I had my consultation, we'll start out with just kind of, the twist, braiding, with hair to kind of let it grow out, because I didn't want to do the great cut. I wasn't ready to cut it off.
Yeah,
so I'm like, okay, let's grow it out. I did that for like 2 years, and after 2 years, I still had about that much perm on my head.
Wow.
2 years. So at that point, yes, I went on and cut that off. I could stand cutting that off, not all this off.
Right.
So we cut that off, and at that point, I was able to actually wear my hair without putting anything in it, because my hair was still so soft till it wouldn't hold. So just started doing my natural twist. My hair with natural twist. My hair with braids and everything. And ever since then, that's what I've been doing.
I would like to jump in and say, one of the things is most people that would like to go natural always think, and because they've read it or someone has said it, that they have to do the big chop. And that's one thing I want everybody to know, that if you're trying to transition and your hair is long and you like your long hair, you don't have to chop it off. I mean, that's a preference. You can if you wish to, but it's still going to grow long and beautiful as you see if you don't do the big chop. And another thing that Teresa said, that within a year, her hair had 6 inches of growth, just from how we braided it and how she kept coming back for touch-ups. Her hair grows the normal 6 inches, and that is because a lot of what she's doing with her diet, number one, because, health and beauty starts from within. And the other thing is because she kept up her maintenance. Most of the time, people do hair, they don't tell you to come back every 3 to 4 weeks to have your edges redone. This is healthy hair. This is beautiful and healthy. It feels good. It's just beautiful. So those are the 2 things that I wanted to make sure that people understand. You don't have to do the big chop if you choose not to. And that if you do the right type of braiding techniques, your hair will grow the 6 to 8 inches that you're supposed to grow every year. But I love her. She's always, she's all over the world. She could go to anyone, and have her hair done. But she always comes back to Naturallyisis, and I love her. I love royalty. People jump around, and that's why they get all of these different opinions from people. But if you just want, to be a part of the matriarch, and you want to come to the Renaissance, the people in Dallas that have been doing things as long as you have all these different new organizations and hair expos and this and that, people really don't and haven't put the work in. I put the work in. And I just think that, God is really a part of this big, success within it. This is not because I'm nothing. I'm not on time most of the time. I feel people need to wait because I'm good sometimes, and that's not really good. But it's something something about the essence and the spirit of what I'm doing that I'm not carrying. I know the Most High got this. And I thank everybody out there, every child that has grown up to become a warrior, that I've worked on their head, every family that I've worked on their children's hair whose locks are now down their backs, every family who had eczema and different scalp disorders whose hair is now very beautiful, whose scalps are healed. I thank you for patronizing me, because if it wasn't for you, there wouldn't be no me. If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't exist. So I just wanted to share that with you and let you guys see that your hair will grow if you have the right touch. So, anything else you want to say, Teresa?
And I agree. I mean, you definitely have to take care of it. Going natural from being processed is a transition. It's not easy. And your hair will go through some changes because it's used to something. And like I said, 18 years I had chemicals on my head, and I definitely right today, I want to go back. I don't want anything, even if they say like a blowout kid, I don't want anything in my head. I don't. So I try to do the best I possibly can. It does go through transitions, but like I said, I've been coming to her for years, and I've always been funny about my hair because my mother's always told me a woman's hair is her glory.
Absolutely.
So therefore, whenever I go through whatever, I went through the cutting it off, doing this and doing everything, but I love my hair. My hair is part of who I am.
That's right.
And definitely, I come to her because I know she's going to take care of it. So that's why. I'm just like that. So yes, I respect Isis a lot. I mean, you get more than just coming in and getting your hair done. I've been with her for so many years. We talk about a lot of different things. So definitely, it is a healing place altogether.
Say, let's go back to what you said in the beginning. You said when you came to ISIS, there was a consultation. What do you think about the consultation process? And did you get that other places before you came to ISIS?
I believe in the consultation process. I don't want anyone coming to me and saying, yeah, this is what I can do. She went through it. She, pretty much with my texture of hair, you definitely have to know, because my hair transitioned a lot. It's at a point where she could tell it was kind of a coarse in somewhat, but not as much. The chemicals I used to put on my head, I used to put on this TCB, the Bantu. These are perms that was really for someone really had real coarse, hard to straighten hair. I was putting those chemicals on my head, and I was more so damaging my hair. So therefore, I didn't need those type. Even though my hair was considered a little coarse and it's thick, that's the difference and everything. I needed something softer. And even my mom used to tell me, you don't need to put that type of perm on your head. But we grow into these different things because I just wanted it straight, and I felt like this is what I need because other people had told me you got this type of hair. Isis hit it right on the nail. She knew exactly, no, that's not your texture of your hair. So therefore, I respected that.
So texture of hair is important too, and the reason we do the consultation is because you have to see. It's not a one size fit all. You have to come for consultations because it benefits you. What someone else can do with their hair, or what product someone else may be able to use, it may not be conducive for you. So consultations, I find, are very important because they help me know what I'm about to do and what type of hair I'm about to deal with and what type of situation with people's hair I'm about to deal with. I have a lot of people that call and all they want is a price over the phone. They're not interested in consultations. Those are the people that we need to try to educate. This whole hair thing is deep. It's deeper than just, I want to go natural. It's deeper than just, I'm going to try this product. It's deep. It's deeper than the roots that we can only see here in the West, in this diaspora. When we talk about natural hair and the strands of hair that's on our head, it's melanated. And when you talk about melanated, what are you speaking about? When you talk about your curl pattern, spiraling like your DNA, spiraling like the universe, you're talking about something that's deeper than Miss Jessie's, that's deeper than Harold's daughter that's deeper than Sisters of Isis. You think about each individual person that God has designed, differently, and everything works in order of the universe. The same with our hair. When the seasons change, our products change. You can't use the same thing in the summertime that you used in the wintertime. That's not how the universe is constructed. That's not how the universe operates.
Oh, okay.
You know, that's the same thing with our hair. In the summertime, you need a whole lot more hydration.
Yeah.
You know, you need a light shampoo, not anything heavy that's going to build up. So those are the kind of things that you learn in a consultation. And I definitely encourage all of you out there with any type of questions to come in and do a consultation first. There's so much we're going to do on this journey with Sisters of Isis, but you know what? Get ready for this year's 2012 Natural Hair Parade and Festival, because there are going to be some phenomenal things happening, and Erica Padu is sponsoring this parade again this year. And every year we get it, and we do it, we're going to have states all over the country asking for us to bring the Naturallyisis Parade and Festival to them. But let's show them in Dallas what we can do. So we're pulling all this information, all the people that are out there that think you can braid hair and was born with the gift. We need you to come and showcase your work in our parade. We need you. We want the babies that want to be a part of it. You know, we have to build self-esteem in this natural hair thing. We chose to do it on the Labor Day weekend because we have been laboring. It has been a labor of love for natural hair since we can remember. So let's let the world know that, you know, we love our hair. We love our hair. We love our art. When we talk about natural hair, we talk about the way we wear it in afros. We also talk about how we wear it in wigs, how we choose to style our hair with different types of yarn, how we choose to embrace the look of our hair with beads, with trinkets. We are a phenomenal people, you know, and nobody can say anything. All they're doing is raking in the money. That's all they can say, that them black folks know how to make us some money. That's what they're saying. So now we're trying to shift that paradigm and bring that wealth and economic empowerment back to you. So until next time, I'm talking way too much. Naturallyisis.